Hi, this video is on building block organizers. So to start with, go to your Insert tab, go to your Quick Parts. From here, you can you can access your building blocks organizer. When you do that, you'll see that you have several different galleries. Galleries are the type of information. Then there are categories. So the category can be built in, it can be auto text, it can be shapes, it can be numbers, it can be um, confidential disclaimers. So as you go through page numbers, you can see that there are many different options here. And then you can see it's also based on templates. So there are some templates here. For example, here, the template is working with specific template functions, and that is where it is located. So it can be found within that template directory. Here we have different designations or behaviors. For example, insert content only, insert in its own paragraph, etc. Then we have descriptions. So some of these have their own descriptions, others don't. And then from here, you also have the option to not only look through, you have the option to delete, you also have the option to edit. So if you had this building block here and you decided that you no longer wanted it in the building block directory, instead you wanted it to be located in normal or in another template. A reason to put it in a specific template is because what you put in normal and building blocks is specific to your computer only, your hard drive. But if you put it into an actual template, then if you were to pass that template on to someone else and they were to access quick parts, auto text, document properties, fields, building blocks, etc., everything that you have incorporated will be available in that template because it will travel with the template itself, and it will be available to any documents that are launched from that template. So that is a very important distinction depending on if you want it available in all your files, if you only want it available in your building blocks, only the normal template, or in a specific template of choice. But please note that if you move it from one, you can only move it from one to another. You cannot copy it from one to another. So for example, if you wanted all of these fields available in multiple templates, your only options would be, while the template is closed, is to copy the template, rename the template while the file is still closed. Then all the quick parts, building blocks, etc. will move with that template. But if you were to open up the template and do a save as, it would strip all of those away because it is associated with the named template. But once you save it as something else versus doing it from a closed position, it creates a completely different effect. So that is something that is important. And if you have any questions or concerns about that, feel free to reach out to me before you get too far into it, because I have created hours of additional work for myself before I realized this, and I would hate to have you have to deal with what I had to deal with. It was quite frustrating, to say the least. So, so from here, you can also insert information, and you do get a preview, which is nice. So for example here, if we wanted to insert the sideline quote, we could do that, and we simply hit insert, and you'll see that it does show up here. Now this insert is based on a full width document, not based on a two column. So that is the difference, but you can size them, which is quite nice, and then you would just type in them as you normally would. So that would be an example of how you could work with your building blocks to insert information. Thank you.